Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and give my review on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm kind of late with the review. I wanted it out earlier today, but some things came up, but I'm here now. So we're just going to talk about the episode. Well, of course we're going to talk about the episode, but I'm not really going to go in any particular order. That's what I meant to say. All right, so anyways, Marlo goes to the spot, the area, the land where she's going to build her new home. So shout out to Marlo for building her. I'm not gonna say it's her dream home, but shout out to Marlo for building a new home for her and her nephews. Kenya and Sheree go out to meet Marlo. They're looking at the layout of the house, and Marlo's bedroom is smaller than her closet. I guess, Kenya felt like that was weird considering all the other closets that she has in her home. It makes sense to me that Marlo, who, she calls herself the fashion girl, it would make sense for her to have a big closet. Even when she said, look, I just need somewhere to sleep. I'm sorry. I was here with Marlo. I'm sorry. Marlo has a lot of clothes, and she's probably going to add more to her collection, right? I didn't think it was a big deal that her closet was going to be bigger than her bedroom. I didn't. I did not think that was a big deal. Marlo says that she thinks it's too personal. I guess when they asked her about how she gets her money. I said this on the first or second review. I could see how it could get annoying at this point because Marlo has been in this friend circle for 10 years, right? She's been on the show for a very long time. So I can get how it could get annoying, right? But I don't think that that's a personal question. That's a question that you could really ask somebody the same day that you meet them, right? What do you do? Where do you work? That's not a personal question to me. I can understand how it could get on your nerves after a while, but also, girl, you could just say what you do. But the truth of the matter is, we all probably have a slight idea, girl, what Marlo do. Okay? I put that she just wants to fight with Kenya. Marlo just wants to fight with Kenya. You invited this woman out to this place that's about to be your new home just to try to fight with her in the woods. Girl. And have y'all noticed that Kenya really tries to shut it down every time Marlo tries to pick a fight? Yes, Kenya was being shady at your event, but girl, the entire group was. But for whatever reason, Marlo has it out for Kenya. I want y'all to know. I want y'all to see that. Okay? Kenya is not trying to go there with Marlo, but Marlo is trying to go there with Kenya. They say, they're talking about the New York trip, whether Tyrone, girl, I don't know how y'all do it. Shout out to all the women out there who hold their men down in prison. Girl, you're a better woman than I could ever be. Because, honey, you got a weekend in jail. That's all you got to sit out some tickets. That's the most you probably got with me. You got 48 hours to sit them tickets out. After that, girl, he have to basically get permission. And the first person I thought about, this is not about her, but the first person I thought about was Nicki Minaj. Girl, is this what y'all have to go through? Girl, I wish, do you know how embarrassing it is to sit here at Sheree's big ass age, girl, and tell your homegirls that your man might come, but he gotta get permission from the white man. Sheree, you too old for this. Sheree is too old for this. Sheree is gorgeous. I put Sheree, I don't know how I forgot about Sheree when I did my top 10, gorgeous housewives. There was a question on Twitter like a couple of weeks ago. When I tell Sheree is top 10, when I tell Sheree's face, girl, I don't care what none of y'all say. Let's go ahead and get into Candy and Todd. I have a question. Shout out to Miss Wanda. I have a question. The first thing I want to say is this, because I have a lot to say about this situation. The first thing I want to say is this. I'm not exactly sure why Candy is making this an issue about staying at Todd's condo, because I guess he stayed there with another woman, or, I guess that, he was in a relationship with another woman when he stayed there. Girl, from what y'all said, you and Todd, Candy, y'all be knocking bitches down. Now, I don't know if y'all knocking bitches down together in your bedroom or if y'all going up the street to the Four Seasons. I'm not exactly sure what's the difference between another bitch leaving her coochie juice on your mattress and you staying in a condo that Todd used to stay with his girlfriend. What's the fucking difference? Like, y'all be confused with me. Y'all really do. Like, it don't make no sense to me. You can have threesomes with your husband, but girl, you don't want to go to the place. You don't want to spend the night in a place where he was in a relationship with another woman years ago. The math is not mathing to me. Am I reaching on that? Am I not making sense? I just can't, to me, I just think it sounds stupid all the way around. Like, I don't want to stay here when another woman stayed here. I don't want to stay here when another man stayed here. Like, I don't know. I guess I can try to understand it in some. It's one thing if you don't participate in threesomes and all that stuff, right? I could try to understand. I can understand how couples could get together and want to, okay, I'm not moving into your place. You're not moving to mine. Let's go find a place together, right? I could understand how that could happen because, girl, quiet as it's kept, as much as don't nobody want to say it, at the end of the day, that's Candy's house. You know what I'm saying? So I could get how in sometimes how people could come together and say, I'm not moving into your place, you're not moving into mine, we move together, we gonna go find a place together. And both of our names gonna be on the papers. Girl, I'm just confused with Candy. But, okay, with that being said, after I thought about it, I really don't understand what Todd's argument is about. I don't. Now listen to me, because I thought about this. I'm like, what is Todd arguing about? Like, what is the fuss about? Because let's just be honest. You're saying, from what I understand, and I watched the episode twice, correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like Todd wants Candy to stay at this condo, I guess whenever they come to the, the NY area in New York, right? But the truth of the matter is, Todd, the condo isn't even livable. Yeah. Okay, maybe you could spend a night. Like, maybe, if you just, needed somewhere to crash and you had an air mattress, you could probably just spend a night until the next day. But no one who is used to a certain lifestyle, like Candy, who's a millionaire, is going to be staying in a fucking condo that got holes in the wall. Girl, you probably can barely walk up the stairs. Girl, the cabinet's halfway up. Ain't got no stove, no refrigerator. Girl, the water probably ain't even running. It's not a livable situation. So why are we even talking about me staying at this condo that, girl, I'm not staying at? And then I could have swore I heard Todd say that, I haven't been here in a couple of years. So, the condo, if it's renovated the right way, could be absolutely gorgeous. What sold me, for the girls who don't know, I love a view. That's why I want a penthouse in the sky so I can just overlook the city. I love a view. I love a view. When they went up to that rooftop and they saw that and they showed us that view, oh, girl, I almost slid out my chair. Oh my God, this is absolutely gorgeous. That condo could be bad as fuck. I'm confused on why the condo has just been sitting there. Good. Maybe Todd, like, girl, this is the reason why people be making jokes about Todd and Candy's money. It's because how do you have this, like, gym, right? That you could have fixed up a long time ago. Because y'all have the money. Todd, I'm assuming you have the money now to fix this condo up where it could really, like, bring you in some extra income. And it's just been sitting there. But then you argue about Candy not wanting to stay at the condo when she comes to New York. Baby, no, I'm not staying there. I'm not. I want to stay inside the city. And then another thing too, when Candy comes to New York, is she coming for business? Because if I'm going to New York for business, I don't want to stay outside the city. Even though I know that it's probably close, but considering if there may be traffic or not, no, I need to be inside the city. But why are we having this conversation? Because the condo is a mess. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Like, why? What was that argument about? Does Todd really just feel... I feel like Todd used the condo to argue about basically him, I guess, not feeling as equal to Candy in the relationship. I'm sorry to break it to you, unless some shit change, you ain't gonna... Like, Candy already told you, don't sit here and try to act like you more successful than me. She already told Todd. That's what Candy said. Why are we fussing? Why are y'all fussing? Because, quite frankly, truly, I feel like Todd should have just shut the fuck up. I really do believe that. Because you're sitting here fussing about Candy not staying at the town, not staying at the condo, but girl, look at the condo. And then you sitting here talking about that you had. I could have swore he said he hadn't been there in 2 years. So why are we even having this conversation about me staying somewhere that I'm not staying? Period. Unless you get this shit ready. Now, and if that condo was like a nice condo and was up to Candy's standards, and maybe they had went to New York and they were just on vacation or whatever, I would look at Candy like, girl, why y'all just can't stay at the condo? It's nice as fuck. It doesn't look like it's in a bad area. You see what I'm saying? Like, you'll be okay. But on work, I could see Candy saying, you know, no, I need to be inside the city. But that's not even the case, because the condo, like, I'm done talking about that condo. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. I spent too much time on that. Drew and Wreck-It Ralph and the Four Assistants. I called them Four Assistants out a long time ago. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck they got going on over at that household where they need 4 extra bodies. Okay, girl. Drew ain't no goddamn Angela Bassett. Or no Viola Davis, or no Meryl Streep, or no Beyonce, or no Rihanna, or no Nicki Minaj, or any other A-listers. So I'm trying to figure out, and what do Ralph got going on? Ralph ain't no Jeff Bezos, or no Elon Musk. So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck they got going on over there in Atlanta, Georgia, where they need 4 assistants. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. He's sleeping in Makai's room. Why? You mean to tell me all y'all got is 3 bedrooms? One for the little girl, one for Makai, and one for you? I refuse to believe that big ass house only got 3 bedrooms. He can't go. So y'all would rather Ralph sleep in Makai's room, so Makai, who's old enough to know better, would know that something is probably going on with mommy and daddy. You see what I'm saying? Like, what? That's why I don't believe. It's hard for me to believe the shit that Ralph and Drew say. I feel like they on that same shit as what's the white girl, PK and Dorette. I feel like they're on the same. Like, girl, I can't believe nothing that come out of y'all mouth. I question everything. Okay. Dr. Ken comes to see them. Ralph basically says that Drew deserved a Lunchable. You know, Dr. Ken basically tells them, don't bring my name in y'all shit. Ain't got nothing to do with y'all fuck shit. Don't bring my name up in y'all shit. When y'all argue, leave me out of it. Okay? They can't fight for 30 days. If they fight, the other person pretty much has to do what that person tells them to do. Safari and Patrick deliver some, I guess, this is weird to me. Safari and Patrick, you know, they are a nice looking couple. I will give it to them. You know, Patrick is fine as hell to me. I'm going to say Safari, she fine as hell. But so Patrick just standing there like this. Safari is half-ass naked, like delivering sex toys to the girls. I know women who they like that you know the where the man can operate the machine that's in the coochie. I never understood. Like, I saw this video of this girl the other day. She was in some store. I'm sure y'all saw the video. It was all over the blogs. And she was trying on shoes, and she had one of those toys, I guess, in her coochie. And her boyfriend had the remote. And she kept telling him to stop, like, stop, 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 stop. And he was just like, she like, stop, stop. And I'm like, no means no, sir. Like, I'm like, that does not sound fun to me. Like, you can't, like, I don't know, girl. If y'all want to, girl, do what y'all want to do. Them y'all coochies, honey. I can't tell nobody to do with that coochie. I thought it was weird. What the fuck does Safari and Patrick coming down a sidewalk or coming to your house half-ass naked got to do with a play? Like Kenya said, how about a playbill? Okay? Paces, ass, cheeks, and balls in my face. When she asked Safari, are you not cold? She said, I'm not. She should have told her hoes don't get cold. Yes. They're headed to NYC. Sonya says she's a morning person. You could tell she got on the goddamn bus. Good morning, people. Girl, if you don't shut up. Girl, I've been looking at her. I'm not no morning person like that, okay? So I would have been looking at Sonya like, hey girl, sit your ass down and get out my face. But Sheree, when Sheree in her confessional said that bitch is whack. She was talking about Drew. Baby, this Sheree, I hope Sheree delivers at the reunion. You know, Sheree really kind of like flop at the reunion sometimes. I hope she be on Drew ass at the reunion. So basically, they make it to New York. Whoever has the best sex story gets the other penthouse. Ralph, girl, he clearly told a lie. Kenya sound like she was lying. Girl, Kenya won. Girl, Kenya, I don't know, girl. Kenya said she was fucking some man in a cabin with a dead coyote out. I don't know, girl. It sounded like you almost died, okay? Anyways, Sonya says that her good eye is basically on Drew and that, you know, she has to watch her because, girl, you're basically friends with your assistant who's messy as fuck. Ty shit might blow out the water, but not without Candy's money. That's what Marlo said. Quiet as it's kept, Marlo, and as much as I don't, this is the thing. Nobody thinks that Todd is broke, okay? I don't ever think Todd was broke. I don't think Todd was ever on, you know, assistance or no shit like that. But girl, Todd wasn't Todd like this until he got with Candy. And that's just what it comes down to. Not to take away from Todd and his ideas, because Todd has contributed to the relationship. Because the truth of the matter is, OLG, from what I understand, is Todd's idea, right? Which also means that the show exists because of Todd's idea. But if I was Marlo, bitch, the way to get Candy off of you, sorry, talk about Todd and his lack of money. Okay? That'll get Candy off you and she can stop worrying about how the fuck you get your money. Let's talk about how Todd get his. Yeah. So leave me the fuck alone and I'll leave Todd alone. You see how that works? Anyways. Kenya, I think Kenya would be great at, you know, redoing the condo. Truth of the matter is, as much as people didn't want to give Kenya her props, I knew for a fact, go back and watch my videos, that when Kenya had first moved into Moore Manor, I said, baby, Kenya is going to fuck that house up. Okay? I knew Kenya was going to turn that house inside out, upside down, and she did. The house is gorgeous. Kenya clearly knows what she's doing. Candy doesn't wear her wedding ring. Drew doesn't wear her wedding ring. I don't think it's a big deal when people don't wear their wedding rings. I mean, ask the niggas who wore their wedding rings, have they cheated before? Ask the women who worn their wedding rings, have they cheated before? Does it really matter? I mean, I guess, child. I'm gonna put Ralph is full of shit. Kenya was on Ralph's ass. Candy was on his ass. Sonya was shaking her head, but it was more so Kenya. You could tell that she really was bothered by Ralph because she said that Ralph reminds her of Mark. Ralph tries to basically cut Kenya off and says, Todd, what were you about to say? They get onto Drew's ass too. Your assistant is a mess, basically. Like, and so Sheree finally tell Ralph that, baby, your assistant is the one who said that you were gay. The truth of the matter is, like, and when I think about it, it's not even like them trying to like gay shame or now that I think about it, it's basically saying like, girl, your assistant who's out here talking about me and saying things and you believe it, girl, let's talk about your assistant saying things about your husband, right? So if it's true about what he's saying about me, is it true about what he's saying about Ralph being one of the kids? Okay, right? You know what I'm saying? When Todd gulped that beer and they made those gulping noises. When Todd gulped that beer down, when I tell you I was screaming. Anyway, child, that was pretty much it. That was the end of the episode. Let me make sure. Yeah, that was it, child. All right, I'm done. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.